Shalom. I want to start off by giving all glory, praises, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to the brothers that's teaching this truth and sincerity. Shalom to the hopeful elect, to the 1/3 sincere listeners. Today's lesson, I don't have the title yet, but it's pretty much just gonna go into order, and like pretty much, okay, let's say affiliate camps or quote unquote affiliate camps, right? And order within affiliate camps, okay? And then and the vetting process. These are all things I'm going to touch on in this video. This is all, this is just stuff. This video is basically inspired off of something that I saw, and so I just gotta put out my my ones and twos, and Lord will this is be edifying to the church. You know what I mean? And so I'm gonna start off with this scripture, and then I'm gonna because this is the balance, right? So I'm gonna just start off with the scripture before I get into the nitty-gritty of things. So this is Mark 9:38. And John answered him, saying, Master, we saw one casting out devils in thy name, and he followeth not us, and we forbade him, because he followeth not us. Right? So they gave him trouble. Like, what are you doing? Like, you're not even with us. Like, how are you doing? Why are you trying to do the work? You're not rolling with us, type of thing, right? So, but this is what Yahushua said in the balance of it all, right? But Yahushua said, forbade him not. For there is no man which shall do a miracle in thy name that can lightly speak evil of me. For he that is not against us is on our part. Okay, for whosoever shall give you a cup of water to drink in my name, because ye belong to Hamashiach, verily I say unto you, he shall not lose his reward. Okay, and the point being is that if whoever is not against us is for us, right? We can all agree upon that, 100%, right? But guess what? Okay, there's an order and etiquette to everything now, man. Times are different, okay? And so there's a vetting process that needs to be done now, okay? And it's not to say those, let's just say now, right? There's an affiliate camp out in the city where I prophesy, where apparently they're an affiliate camp, but pretty much we didn't hear about them, or they never checked in. Let's just put it that way. They never checked into the elders, right? They never checked into the elders, but they're a quote, but the elders of GMS Toronto. Okay, they never checked in, and we don't know them, type of thing. You know what I mean? Like, and it's not to say they're not prophesying the name of the Lord. However, there's a reason why there's a vetting process. There's a reason why there's men that have to stand on the other side and listen, and everybody has to go through it could be looked upon as like a humiliation ritual on the right hand side, right? Having to be on the other side, but and really it doesn't matter what side you're on. It's all about order. We know about it's a vetting process, right? But some people, they don't want to be vetted. They don't want to be looked upon, looked down. Quote, they think that they're being looked down upon, right? And they don't want to go through the orders and the rankings of things. Certain people, they don't want to be under young brothers that are physically younger than them. All right, you might be a big man in your old age or whatever, older age, and you don't want nobody telling you what to do because you're a big man. And what you fail to understand is that we're not tyrants, man. All right, especially the elders. They're not tyrants. Okay, whoever's in a position of authority and position of power, You can't give that position of power to a tyrant. You get what I'm trying to say? So whoever's the Lord set up elders, bishops, apostles, brothers, different brothers, different ranks. The Lord set all of these things up, right? And the men in those positions, in the positions of power, they're not tyrants, man. They're balanced judges. You see what I'm saying? So we're judges, so we're gonna judge, all right, and we're gonna correct. They're gonna correct, and that goes on to everybody on down. Once you come into this truth, right? Let's just say you're in this truth, and you're on the other side, but you're gaining the knowledge, you're getting understanding. When you go out into the world, are you not judging things? Is your spirit not above those, in your daily lives now? So you're a judge, right? You might not say you're not in the camp, but you're listening. You're coming to the camp to listen. All these things. You've now become a judge. You've took that upon yourself. If you're serious about this thing, right? But there's levels. There's levels to this word. Okay, and pretty much, guys not wanting to check in, and it's not to say you don't have to be great millstone. Okay, you don't have to be great millstone. All right, I mean that with all sincerity, but you gotta at least check in. All right, we're not. Nobody's forcing nobody to be in great millstone. All right, but if we believe in the same thing, if we're teaching the same thing, then at least check in, right? If you're calling upon the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai and you're giving double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, then you need to check in with the brothers that are in the city, in your city. You can't bypass. Oh, I'm gonna listen to these camps. All right, these camps in the different states or whoever. I'm gonna listen to the heads of Great Millstone, gain all the information, but then bypass elders in your own city. Do you get what I'm trying to say? That's actually disrespectful. That's disrespectful. That's, you're trying to pretty much avoid authority or whatever. You see what I'm saying? Oh, I'm just gonna do my own thing. You're gonna do your own thing, but then you're still listening. So you're that's called respecters of persons. The scriptures speak about that. Oh, you think that they're not on the level, or because they are on a level already, you don't want to be under their authority type of thing, and you want to be on a level. And this thing is not about being on a level, man. In the sense of, it's not about being the man. You get what I'm trying to say? So for somebody to just say, okay, I'm gonna just do this or whatever, I'm gonna start my account, whatever, and not check in, that's off. Because ultimately, right, we're brothers. Okay, let's just say, whatever, we're all brothers, right? And we all have one common goal. You see what I'm saying? I'm saying this in all sincerity and truth. We all have one common goal, which is salvation, right? To receive salvation, the Lord's grace, mercy, right? But if it was up to the 144,000, whoever those men are, I bet you if they could, they would prophesy all in the one place. Do you know how epic? Do you know how powerful that would be? Obviously, the Lord never set it up that way, right? But if it was possible, don't you think brothers would want to all gather together and prophesy and teach this word, man? All right, but the Lord has us scattered, yes. But hey, if you believe and you're in the same city as a brother, as a camp or whatever, then just say what's up. Hey, how's it going? Shalom, right? Because nobody's forcing anybody to be in Great Millstones. This is not what it's about. We're not here for numbers, all right? But there's order, decency, right? This is not on some worldly shit when they say, oh, you gotta check in. That's some nigga shit, and that's what niggas need to get out their minds too. That's some nigga shit. We're not on that nigga shit. So if we say check in, it's on the right hand side of checking in. This ain't no worldly shit, man. All right, we gotta stop being simple. Oh, what is it? Some gang shit? Like, you mean check in? Like, nah, bro. Like, this is some real. This is the Lord's work, man. We're dealing with the Lord's work. All right, the point, and then so you can't bypass elders in your own city, but then you give salutations to elders in your own you know, like the apostle to the apostles, but then you bypass elders in your own city. You could actually you can actually get a lot of wisdom from these men. You see what I'm saying? A lot of information, a lot of experience. You see what I'm saying? There's certain things you can get, you know, from having a brotherhood. The brotherhood is actually a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? So why wouldn't brothers wouldn't want to communicate? All right. First Peter 2:17. Honor all men, right? Not just certain men you give reference to. Okay. And then the rest you say, okay, whatever. You know, you find your hand, okay. It says, honor all men, love the brotherhood, fear Yahweh, honor the king. Okay? Fear the Most High, fear Yahweh, and fear the king, Yahweh Shai. All right? Well, honor all men, though. Honor your brother, man. Honor your brother that's in this walk. Honor your brother that's in this truth. What's so hard about that? It's not hard. You know, you pay homage spiritually. Like, you pay spiritual homage. Like, right? And like I said, the apostles said it before, even to guys in Great Millstone. Go do your own thing then. Get what I'm trying to say? Like, go do your own thing then. Whatever. You know? So yeah, you can do your own thing. Okay? It's not a big deal, but at the same time. And what I mean when they said that is like, say a guy's bucking up somehow, whatever, and men are not seeing eye to eye, because that happens, right? You know? The apostles will just say, all right, just do your own thing then. You know? And then you just go do your own thing. And you know, but you can't be butthurt about that. Say you do decide to do your own thing and whatever. You like things are not working out, whatever. You're not seeing eye to eye with it, brother, whatever the case may be. I don't know. Right? There's very different variables. Right? You still gotta hold your integrity to the Lord. All right, and to your elders, man. To the Lord, to Yahweh Shai, and to your elders still. Because who taught you this truth? Where were you? You were probably in your father's nutsack while they were still while the apostles were prophesying, man, teaching this word. Okay, I know I wasn't born yet. You see what I'm saying? So the best thing ultimately is for you to be humble, man. And a lot of guys can't humble themselves. They claim to be humble, this and that. That's not humility, man. I don't care. Right? Because, and then on top of that, right? That's fine, brother. Whatever, if you want to do your own thing, that's fine. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, just have the decency to say shalom, though. Like, come on. Are we believing? Do we believe in the same thing? We don't know that. That's the thing. See, that's why I brought out that scripture again. Okay? In Mark 9, because it says, verse 39, but Yahushua said, forbid him not, for there is no man which shall do a miracle in my name that can lightly speak of evil of me, for he that is not against us is in our part. All right? But we don't know that. Okay? We don't know if you're against us or not, because we don't know if your doctrine is correct, right? We don't know if you're teaching the right things. You see what I'm saying? So how do we know you're our brother or not? So that's why it's good to check in. Oh, this is our channel, X, Y, and Z. You know? And then so then what happens if a brother does see that in the main camp? Let's just say a brother does see that you go off in the main camp and they rebuke you, you know, in sincerity and truth. How are you gonna react to that? Oh, nigga can't tell me nothing. Like, I'm just saying, you know? And then another point I made is like I said, this is a vetting process. Men need to understand that men build men. Men raise men. All right? In order to be raised up, you need to be vetted. You need to be taught. Right? You need to gain experience. Men have experience because you're not a boy anymore, you're a man. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, As a man, you've aged, you've become more wiser, you have experience. So that experience, that wisdom can be passed down, that knowledge, to where if you were younger in the truth, you can avoid that. I've been through that, so you don't gotta go through that. You feel me? That type of energy. You know what I mean? It's not, this is just what it is. Like, you know, it's not that hard. A lot of guys, they just respect the persons, and they don't want guys that are younger than them being above them. And it's not about that, man. This is about doing the will of the Habashim Yahshai. And guess what? Guess what? Because this maybe it comes down to people wanting to be the man, being the star of the show. But the Lord, always, maybe you want to be the speaker, whatever. I don't know. But guess what? The Lord always opens up the spirit to allow a brother to speak. He's basically always gonna allow it for your time to have shine through the spirit. Every time we go on the highways and byways, the Lord allows his brother his allotted time to shine, his spiritual allotted time that came from the heavens. It's all sanctioned by the Most High. This is what you guys are not understanding. This is deeper than what you think it is. This is from the heavens, man. This knowledge, this wisdom, this understanding is from the heavens, man. This is above. So we gotta treat this thing with care, man. This is not just I'm the man. Nah, nobody's there at the camp trying to be the man, bro. We just got a job to do. We have a job to do, which is to prophesy of this downfall of this wicked ass kingdom, man. And usher in and herald in the coming of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai and his rulership, his kingdom. You get what I'm trying to say? So, like I said, the Lord is always going to allow a man to have his time to shine through the Spirit, man. So have faith on that. Have faith in that. Have faith that the Lord could raise you up to become in the camp or whatever. Okay, fine. Do your own thing. Fine. Decency, order, whatever. Reach out to the elders. Reach out to the camp page, whatever. Say shalom. Come by. I don't know. We're men, right? Why are you avoiding men? We're men, right? Men have to look each other in the eyes. That's what men have to do when we speak to each other, right? We're not looking down. We're not scared, We got to stand strong. We got to be bold, right? We got to look. We got to see if a man's true by his character by looking at him in his eyes, man. That's what men do. If you don't look a man in his eyes, some basically people could pick you off. Oh, this guy's scary, or this guy's, his spirit's off, whatever the case may be. Because in the world, guys look each other, not in no homo way. I'm not saying that. You see what I'm saying? But it's just Jake, Jake does that too, right? You walk, but you have to give him out,